Good morning. It is January something. 20th? No. 19th? I don't know, but it's Martin Luther King Day. Good morning. It is. Let's see what the car says. The car says it's 26 degrees outside. Bit nippy. Hope you guys are doing okay. We are doing the usual. The early morning drive to the job. To a little job. Make a little monies. The school is closed today because it's a holiday, but of course I have to work anyhow. So yeah, there's that. What have you guys been doing? Anything exciting happening? In typical Cartman fashion, he did hit me up last night. Do you have exactly $15.98? Sounds like a pizza order to me, right? I swear I can. But anyways, so I have continued to not really, just due to timing, I just haven't paid a whole lot of attention to what KJ is up to. But periodically I will get notifications. I will see some things. I will see when, without any crystal balls, makes a post and can kind of figure what's going on. So clearly what's been happening in Minnesota lately, she's now applying that to her life, and somehow it's affecting her directly. But that's not a surprise, is it? We know that that's what she does. Yeah. It's good morning. How are you? My sweet Miranda. It's amazing to me that both KJ and Todd stay home. They do not work outside of their home. They're in their house all day, every day. Yet she needs housekeepers? What? Your message got held for review, and I'm just like, why? So I clicked on it. Do you see what you wrote? Oh my god, it's so funny. Oops, wait, I forgot. He asked me to show or hide. There. Glad you're okay. What's the weather where you are? How's it been? So my sister, of course, lives in New York, kind of upstate New York. She sent me photos, and they are getting a Debbie and KJ, so typical. But honestly, how in the world? Like, I don't know what if she still is talking about oh god, Lord, I can't even think of her name now. Ryan and his wife, you know. People have got to be tired of that. But I'm just like, her channel doesn't seem to be like doing a lot. I don't know. So I'm wondering if she's lost subscribers. I know, right? Who's doing that? Like, what in the world? You know what, though? Just like with the Chrisleys, I feel like what she's doing is trying to drag everything out to stall so that other cases that they have will end up going to court before hers, so that if whatever happens in his Robert Shin's other court cases will kind of knock hers out. She's hoping he goes to jail, and therefore for her it'll be, I won, he's in jail, blah 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 blah, you know. I think she's kind of tying this whole thing up, but I mean, I don't know. But there's no reason for it. So, you know, they can just let it drain her little pocketbook, take all her little monies. Oh wow. Let me see. Yes, mine is now saying 28. But I don't reckon we're going to get anything this year, according to. They keep saying, well, there's a chance that you might see a few flurries, blah blah blah. But there have been no flurries anywhere. I'm not seeing anything. So. Nada. So I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. We had a bit of a flood in the house last week. The water line behind the refrigerator got broke and spewed water. put a lot of money redoing that house, and you know, anything happened to it, you know. Oh God, I know. Oh my God. That one was so bad. So bad. I don't ever want to go through another flood. And, you know, this one, I mean, it was in the kitchen and dining room, and it went into the living room a little bit, but it's just a lot of work to get the water up and then to try to dry everything out. And you know, we were so worried about the floors. But I think they're gonna be okay. I don't know. They seem to be. And we need to put a lot of fans everywhere too, and just let them run for 2 or 3 days just to try to dry everything out. So we had the shop back in there, you know, towels galore, and oh brother, it was a mess. Yeah, it was that one was never again. You know, the crazy thing is just a few days ago, I had walked out, and it was probably, it wasn't quite dark, but it was starting to kind of get a little dark, and so this is after work, so I stop and I start to pull in the driveway, and I always stop, and then I get out and I'll go check the mail. And as I'm doing that, this car or truck or whatever it was pulling up, like coming at me, and it had these little lights going at the top, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is happening right now? Guy gets out and says, and I said, I didn't do it. I said, it's probably the people across the street. Because the cops are over there. Sometimes a lot. So, like, he said, no. He said, I'm here for the water. Do you know where the water meter is? And I'm like, no. And I was trying to think, do I know where this daggone meter is? And then it clicked. I'm like, oh, yes, it's over here. Which, of course, is closer to the street. And I said, it's somewhere up in here. I know, because my son had told me, be careful if you have to open that. Don't just stick your hand out. You need to look, make sure there's no sneaky snakes in there. So he walked over and he had a stick, and so he's like, oh, here it is. He found it. And that was that. And so then at that moment, then I realized, okay, this is good to know. Now I know exactly where this box is, the thing is, so that in the event I need to shut the water off. Was that like, what do you say, like a foreshadowing of what's to come, what was to come? Is that the right word? Foreshadowing? Whatever. Anyways, so, yeah. But, water shut off. I was at work actually when it happened. And California, call them California or Alabama, you know which one. California called me and said, Mom, you need to come home. And then I thought he was joking. I thought, you know those videos where they do the whole thing, you know, Dad, you gotta come, there's water, water's running and I can't stop it, blah, 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 and then there's bottles of water, you know. That was the first thing that popped in my head. It's like, why? He was not playing. I really did. I really thought that he was breaking. I'm like, you know, what are you thinking? You know, like what? But anyway, yeah. But yeah, like I said, we got the water up and. My son didn't have a clue. Like he didn't have a clue. He didn't. I'm like, you are 41 years old. You had to call me so that I could tell you to pull the fridge out, turn the water off like there. But then the knob and everything broke off. And of course, then I realized there's no way I'm going to be able to tell him where the meter in the ground is outside. So, but he knows now where it is and what to do in the event. I mean, good gracious. Yeah, I know. Leave them alone. That's my position on it, is leave them alone. Just leave them alone. What is the purpose of it? What? I feel like I don't know. I'm not sure what his thinking is on this. I have really not paid attention. I've had so many other things like but anyways, and I've just not paid a whole lot of attention, and I need to because, you know, Trump started off well, and I'd really like for him to end well. I don't know if that's possible, though, with him. I don't know. But I just... the toy back. You're not getting it. Like, what is the deal? They have been fine all this time. Just leave it alone. He's got to, like, so this is ugly. It's gonna get real ugly, and I don't want a war either. Like, I don't want. There's so many other countries that will get involved, I'm sure, and we cannot afford war. We just can't. It will destroy people's lives. Are they not saying no? What are the people? What? Lord have mercy. I need to get some information today. I need to know what's happening about that. I don't like it. Hang on just a second. Hold on.
Yes. That's the slogan.
There we go. There's Jimmy Fallon video up. I bet that's my coworker. Got here first this time, little dude. Let's see. No. Why is there so much trash? Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna look into it and find out more information. No, we don't want Greenland. We don't. For what? For what? Why would we want that? Why would we take it? Why? What do we gain from it? How are we helping them? Look here, I'm backing up here. So I can get whatever dropped. Yeah, I don't really understand any of it. So, but I will try to get informed. I need to get informed. So, anyways, let me run. Thanks for bringing that up. And have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you soon. All right. I love y'all. Mwah. Bye, everybody.